This is crazy.
I was a little concerned, but we are good. You need a lot of patience for cooking. Over the weekend, me and my niece, 14 years old niece, trying to make this strawberry jelly mousse cake. But then everything, well, not everything, the middle part, the mousse cake part fell apart. So I decided to try it again today and then give it to her, and I'll teach her how to make it properly this time. With this recipe, you will need heavy whipping cream, whole milk. I use organic milk. And then you will need cream cheese. I always get the cream cheese from Costco. Sour cream. This is one ingredient I forgot to add. Grass-fed butter I use. Sweetener, you can use any sweetener or sugar. If you're not doing keto, we do keto, so I tweak this recipe into a keto recipe. And then almond flour. I got this from Longo's. Usually I get it from Costco, but then we have been consume less of almond flour. So the Costco one is like huge, giant size. So I just get a small one from Longo's. And then you'll need gelatin. They smell really bad when you mix in the water. We tried it, we know. You need a pan, baking sheet, not baking sheet, those are the cake baking pan. And you will need a sheet. I don't have the long strip parchment paper for a cake, so I just cut up the regular parchment paper, which works, but you need to add some oil around it so that it will stick to the side of the pan. I actually felt really bad for my niece because she wanted to learn how to make food, and then we failed the first experiment with her. I don't mind so much for myself, but with her I just feel bad. But I think it's also a good lesson. You cannot, good lesson for her. You cannot be successful on the first try. You need to make mistake and learn from it. Because of these paper, the parchment paper doesn't stick by itself, so I need to get some oil. Last time we used coconut oil. Rub the oil on the parchment paper. Okay. So with this base, I'm gonna use almond flour, and then what is this? Butter. You will need 120 grams of almond, and then 30 grams of melted butter. If you're not doing keto, you can use biscuits. Grind the biscuits and just melt it with the butter. Well, melt it with butter. But I'm doing keto, so if you use biscuit, you don't have to bake it. But I'm using almond, so I'm gonna bake it for like 10 minutes or something. I need 30 grams of melted butter. Okay, so 30 grams. Let's have to mix this. You can also put the almond flour in the Ziploc bag and add the butter in there, so it's easier to mix well. It's pretty sticky, so it's good. Okay, now I'm gonna add it to cake pan. I'm gonna use my hand. It's faster than using the spoon to pat it down. I washed my hand already. So I will bake it in 325 Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. Okay, next we're gonna use 90 grams of sour cream and then 200 grams of cream cheese. Now I'm gonna mix them. We rarely eat sour cream. I guess if you make taco, you can add sour cream. What else can you eat sour cream with? Next, you need 30 grams of milk and then 7 grams of gelatin. I couldn't say that word right. Every time when I said it, my niece corrected me. So 30 grams, 7 grams of gelatin. No, it's okay. I added I added 2 grams extra. Get hot water and mix the gelatin and the milk. I forgot to add one thing into this. I need to add some sweetener. So we'll do it after this is done. Okay, it's pretty good. Now add 35 grams of sweetener into this. I forgot to do it earlier, so now I have to do it right now. Now we're gonna mix it. Then you add the gelatin into your sour cream and cream cheese. This is not the base. This is the you put it in the middle, and then you're gonna add some strawberry puree. Okay, next we're gonna wash some strawberries. We just probably wash the whole thing because we need some for decoration later. I used a salad bowl to wash the strawberries. My sink is messy, so I have to bring it over here to wash it here so that you don't have to see my messy sink. What's your favorite fruit in the summer? I like watermelon, but you can't eat watermelon if you're doing your keto because watermelon has too much sugar. I only need 220. I need 30 grams of sugar, sweetener. You can use sugar if you want. And then you need 10 grams of lemon juice. I know half is usually just under 20, but I'm gonna use the half of it because I like the lemon. Okay, now put in the stove top, cook it for a little bit, and then puree it. Okay, while you're waiting for that, I'm gonna make the whipped cream. So you need, how much do I need? You need 200 heavy cream, 200 grams, and then 15 grams of sweetener. For those who have sweet tooth, you can add more if you want. Evan has sweet tooth, but I'm not gonna add more because I'm gonna have some. I like to multitask while I cook, but sometimes it's dangerous if you're new to cooking. The strawberry is a little bit bubbling. I think we're good. You can take it out and puree it. While you're waiting for that to cool, I'm gonna whip this. The heavy cream and then the sugar. It's gonna be messy. Okay, now for this. The strawberries. You could put it into the blender, but I'm using this. Just make sure that there's no chunks of strawberries. I need to add 80 grams of puree, the one that I just pureed up, into the cream cheese. Now mix well. After you mix well, you just add it into the whipping cream.
Tina's messy.
Not messy.
She's a messy person, but we love her.
Let's see if this one turns out better than the Saturday one.
As long as Nina's involved and it was made with love, and it'll be amazing. Your last one tasted good. It just the structure wasn't good.
Okay.
But it tasted awesome.
Okay, the base is pretty good. Ooh, hot. Now just pour this over. I spilled some strawberry puree on the floor, but then I just licked it off. Okay, I'm gonna shake it so that it's even, and then we'll put it in the refrigerator for an hour. Then leave it in here. 1 hour. We'll see you in an hour. I put it into the fridge at 2:35. It is 3:20 right now, so I have another 15 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna prepare for the next layer. So for the next layer, you'll need 35 grams of water and then 5 grams of gelatin. Then get your hot water and put the gelatin in the water with the bowl into here to mix it. Did I tell you I don't like the smell of the gelatin? How do you get your gelatin melt faster? You need a lot of patience for cooking. I mixed the puree with the gelatin and water, and then right now I'm just gonna wait 5 more minutes for my jelly cake to be ready. All right, it's 3:40 almost. I'm gonna take out my cake. It looks not bad. it's not jiggly. I'll try to pour my syrup, no, my puree, my strawberry puree on top. I hope it doesn't sink in. Last time when my niece tried to pour in, everything sank down. Well, not everything. Some parts sink to the bottom, so. Oh, pretty good. Make it even. This is how it looks like right now. It looks a little uneven, but it's okay. It's going to your stomach anyways. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge for another hour and then we will make our last part. It is now 4:35. I have about 5 minutes I can take it out. So I'm gonna prepare my second last step. That will be water, sweetener, and gelatin. So total you'll need 200 water, 10 grams of lemon juice, 45 grams of sweetener, 7 grams of gelatin. But first you need to mix the 100 grams of water, sweetener, and the lemon juice, stir it, melt it in the pot on the stove, and then mix the gelatin and the water, and then add it together, and then you're gonna decorate. 1 over 3. Okay, perfect. And then sweetener. So 45 grams of sweetener. Lemon juice. You need 10 grams. You could get a little bit more if you want. And then bring to boil, heat it up. Alright, let that boil. And then I'm gonna make, right now I'm just gonna do the 100 grams of water and the gelatin together. Here's 100 grams. Then 7 grams gelatin. Same thing, get a bowl of hot water. Gently place it in here. Don't place too hard because otherwise you're gonna spill everything. You don't want to burn yourself too. Okay, and then mix. The water, sugar, you don't have to bring it to boil. You just, as long as the sweetener melted, you're good. You can put the hot water and the gelatin water to, no, you can mix it, but then you can put it on top of the cake, the jelly cake, otherwise it's gonna melt the jelly. So we have to get a bowl of cold water, let this hot boil water sit into the cold water, cool down, and then pour it on top of it. Now I don't have ice, so I'm gonna use ice pad. Let it cool down. Okay, and then bring my gelatin water. Oh, this is sticky. And then mix it in here. I'm gonna let it sit to cool it down. And I'm gonna cut some strawberries. We will make some decoration. This is done. I'm gonna test something. I wanna see this part. If it's good enough. I don't want it to. Oh, looks like it stayed together. It's not falling off. Okay. Whew. I was a little concerned, but we are good. Perfect. I have half piece of strawberry left. I could give it to my pups. Then in the middle, I'm gonna add some blueberries that I washed up, and I was supposed to use it last on Sunday, but did not use it. Okay. All right. This is done. Then I'm gonna add my sugar water gelatin. You have to refrigerate it for an hour again. Great. I spilled my salad dressing.
What a mess!
Can you
This
see
is crazy!
Oh, can you see my
It's
legs?
very mustardy.
And then look at the floor.
That is, wow. Oh, and all the way over there. What a mess! Oh my goodness, the disaster of the century.
So 2.5 hours later, we'll see how this turned out. It looks fine on the top. It's moment of the truth. We have to open this to see. Okay. Well, it's not falling. It's not falling now. I think it's a good news. I'm scared, honey.
Oh, it's looking good. It's working. It's working. It's working. Look at that.
It looks good, but we have to see if it tastes good. You want a slice, hon?
Sure.
Oh no, it collapsed.
Oh no.
It collapsed as I cut it. The base needs to be a little bit more firm. Well, it looks good from the distance, but when I cut it, it looks like this. If you want to see how I make the strawberry ice cream, keto strawberry ice cream, check out the video next to me. I hope to see you there. Bye!